Okay, great. Then I'll introduce Raji, who is one of our former students. She took algebra with Math Matters. She also took pre-calculus with Math Matters, and then she went on and took calculus for the biosciences with Cindy. And she is also one of our tutors in the Math Matters Student Success Center, helping students there. So Raji, tell us your perspective.
So as Professor Burks was saying, hello everybody. My name is Raji Thiruppathiraj. Long last name, but anyways, yes, as Professor Burks was saying, I have been working like with Math Matters as a student, as a tutor for a couple of semesters now, ever since the first semester of college, just like 2 years back. I really enjoyed using OpenStax textbooks as part of like web work, because it first, as Professor Cindy was saying, it's cheap and it's free, and I don't have to worry about paying a lot of money and spending on books. When I have had courses such as like Kim, where I've had to pay $200 for the textbook, and then I have to also pay for the code, which actually lets me do the homework, not just like read the textbook. It's kind of unfortunate for a college student to pay that much money for a single textbook. And I really love the way that WebWork lines everything up with each module has like module guided notes where it's pen and paper. I just write all my notes that I have access to. I have a book that's free that gives me all the information, which gives me the same information, or almost like the equally same information that I would get from a textbook that I would buy from McGraw-Hill or Pearson or something like that. And it's, as a student's perspective, when I took the course, it was really nice for me to, okay, I have online homework, it's easily accessible, I don't have to have a traditional textbook that's paper, and I just have to like open a textbook, do my notes, and then turn it in. It's like easily accessible, the due dates are on WebWork, and it's very clear, it's straightforward, and it's just, I get there, I do the problems, I have any questions, I go to the MATLAB, I get my questions answered with tutors, or I could go to my professors who would let me, obviously help me through the problem. I had no issues as a student with using WebWork for 3 courses continuously. It actually helped me that I was kind of worried that like when I took algebra, the next course I go to for pre-cal, I wouldn't be able to use WebWork anymore, and that would kind of throw me off with how I do my homework. But it's really, really nice hearing that I could do web work for algebra, pre-cal, and calculus, because most calculus courses don't allow you to use web work, but Professor Cindy's class had access to web work, which is really nice because of, I know there were freshmen who took the course for calculus for biosciences, and they didn't know, they have never used web work before because they hadn't taken algebra or pre-cal, any course in UTSA before that had web work. And it was, they really liked it too. They were like, oh, this is really easily accessible. Why couldn't I have had this before in any of my other classes? So it's really nice hearing that from like, you know, coworkers who've taken a course with WebWork before, or just a student who's taking it for the first time, or they're using it for the first time. And they really like that there are videos attached to it and there are textbook links attached to it that directly take you to the problem. And, you know.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Raji.